So, reforming the government might have hit a bit of a snag. And we definitively have no control over when or how this war that we're in ends, which might be related to the fact that the government reform hit a bit of a snag. So we're just going to have to make the most of this. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris, Ancient Relics in our Roma Galactica 2.5 series. We have our Classis 1 fleet hanging out in Demon's Maw, and the Federation fleet is down here in Gorham, about to finish taking over this territory. I have the option either of completely taking over Vedarisia's Confederation territory or moving into Izki Alliance territory. Part of me wants to just leave the Federation fleet down here as a safeguard
Construction complete.
in the Merga system. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I don't know that I'm going to actually go in and take a lot of territory, but I would like to hang out here. I will even go ahead and reinforce this fleet. Hang on, all right, good. I can repair them in the Trappist system. I can also upgrade them in the Trappist system. Oh, wait. No, just kidding. Hang on, let's cancel that order. Where do they have to go? They're going all the way to Baidan to upgrade. That's not acceptable whatsoever. So let's just have them repair in Trappist. And we're going to use all of my alloys to reinforce that fleet. Just kidding. No, we're not. Not sure why, but I'm not necessarily complaining. I don't want to lose all those alloys. All right, so I'm going to jump in with Classis 1, and we're going to attack this sector capital right here, right now. I'm going to take it out. And then, once that's done, we'll see where the war score situation stands. The main problem that we are facing at the moment is that since we were not the ones that were declared on, we have no control over when the war ends. We can't sue for peace. Only the main attacker or defender can sue for peace. So we're just hanging out. And what the fresh hell is going on here? Why is that guy... You're supposed to hang out around Aurora, right? Alright, where are my science ships? Sol and Elysium. What in the fresh hell is going on? These science ships have not listened to my orders on going and... Where's my planet list? Here it is, F4. They have not. It's Nova Aegyptus, right? Yeah, so you need to go to Nova Aegyptus yesterday. Yeah, you're right here. Oh, the scientist died. Okay, that at least makes me feel a little bit better. All right, let's recruit a scientist with a new lifespan. Let's go ahead and assist research on... All right, that makes more sense. The first time it was just I sent them all, I did Control-Shift-Click to have them all do something else, but then return to what they were doing, which has worked in the past, and then it decided not to work, which annoyed me greatly. But... Hang on, can we reinforce fleet now? Nope. Not letting me click the button. Admiral gains traits. Oh, good. So this is the Admiral of Classis 1. Sublight speed is increased by 10%, ship hyperlane detection range up by 2, and sensor range up by 1. I'll take it. All right, so we're going to take the Kelsim system. Looks like we have some slight housing issues on some of these worlds. This is a generator world. Let's go ahead and build another generator district here. This is a generator district, or generator world here, but I'm going to build housing there. And then there appear to be, on Colonia Flegra, what's up with the stability rating here? Is it because there are so many... robots working specialist jobs there. We'll tell you what. Let's get a city district built, and maybe that will help. I would imagine the stability is due to... Alright, it's a 38% pop approval rating. Okay. Why? Is it just a low habitability world? Is that the problem? in which case the habitability boost I'm about to give everything could help. All right, so now we have Classis 1 moving through, taking over some territory. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed about the fact that we took control of these territories. I mean, I sent Classis 1 in to help out.
A new breakthrough.
I was expecting them to be taken, just like the rest of the systems over here, in the name of the Raxar hegemony as the main defenders of the war, but because we used our fleet, not the Federation fleet, we took control of those systems, which is kind of counterintuitive. Also, our war exhaustion is almost maxed out. All right, we can create resort worlds now. We can improve administrative capacity with colonial bureaucracy. Let's go ahead and do that. As I mentioned, we need to invest into those projects so that we can remove some of the penalties from being so far over the cap. We have some penalties already helping us out, including that oracle that we got, which is pretty cool. I'm still enjoying having that a lot. All right, still not able to actually rebuild this fleet. But I am going to send them back to Merga. And we're going to have them sit right here in case anyone decides to jump in. All right, Classis 1 is about to arrive in the Unix system. Or perhaps in the Unix system. Insert Captain Jack accent here. All right, traditions available. City districts provide 1 additional housing. That could come in handy for a lot of places right now. Specialist output increased by 5. City districts provide 1 additional clerk job. Let's improve our specialist output in the pursuit of profits. All right, so we've already taken control of the Unix system. There is a planet that we need to take control of if we really want to be jerks. But for now, I'm just going to sit in orbit of it and bomb the crap out of it. Now, this is Classis 1 once again, as opposed to the Federation fleet taking charge here. So we technically will control the Unix system if we go for a status quo peace. Don't love that either. You know what? We're going to switch places. I'll have you guys come here. They're going to bring Classis 1 out of the fight. How about that? Now that the Federation fleet is healed up a little bit. Ah, Hades. Ready for some upgrades. Autoton Monument. Get going. Yet another human pop on the slave market. Not a fan of that. A couple of them, actually. Let's get them to... that one to Nova Parthia, and this one to Nova Aegyptus. So we're constantly freeing some human slaves. The theory on this is that someone has a migration treaty set up with someone that we have a migration treaty set up with, and they are enslaving humans as they arrive. Which just sucks horribly, because it's a migration treaty that shouldn't happen. Not necessarily saying that's a problem with the game. Wait, is this another one? Or is this the same notification? That's the same notification. Close. Okay, mining station output has been increased by 10%. That'll help with everything that gets mined. Hey, battleships. About bloody time. Engineering research from researchers. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that ASAP. Please and thanks. All right, so we are almost at 100% war exhaustion. We'll have Classis 1 hang out here instead, now that the Federation fleet is on its way. Still with the housing issues on Earth. Decisions-wise, I was looking at this last episode and then got pulled away. We can stop all pop growth on the planet, but it reduces stability when active. We can expel excess population, and this temporarily reduces stability by 10%. But it's definitely overcrowded. It might be the time to do it, because as overcrowding increases, stability will go down anyway. We might lose some productivity, but it means that Earth... it's up to 10 pops expelled, though. Yeah, let's do it. Just do it. Just get it done. And then we absolutely want to build an additional city district here. There we go. Okay, done. And now let's pay attention to where these guys are going. Don't know why the upgrade didn't work. Don't know why the reinforced fleet button isn't working either. Also don't know why this says 19 out of 12 and this says 11 out of 6. There's a lot about the Federation fleet that I don't understand, evidently. Okay, looks like the war has just ended. We did not take control of any systems, which is great to see. So I'm going to stop worrying about where they go. Classis 1, I want you guys to return to dock.
Science
ASAP,
Division
please.
reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, wow. Administrative cap just jumped, and something else. Okay, well, with that happening, let's go ahead and improve fleet command limit. And then what do we finish here? Level 3 hyperdrive. Good. Gateway travel. Now that's tempting as hell. Let's do it. It is time. We also need to start building habitats once we have the habitats research. We don't have that ability just yet. We'll have a new ascension perk before long, to tell you the truth. But we'll have to remember that. Let's do a food processing facility here, since this is an agro world.
Construction complete.
Still with some unemployment on Earth. Let's upgrade the alloy nanoplant there. That'll help make up for the fact that we got rid of one of the alloy production buildings in the last episode. Alright, the Gox Confederated Stars have closed their borders to us. Let's return the favor. Where are the Gox Confederated Stars? Up here? I don't care if you close your borders to me. Who do you think you are? You're all the way up here. I literally don't care about you. Cocky bastards.
Construction complete.
Like, what makes you think that closing your borders to me is going to be... I mean, I'll close mine to you, just out of spite, but that doesn't affect me. Silly, silly Gox.
Construction complete.
Alright, so that science ship is still on its way to Nova Aegyptus. We have some additional colonization opportunities. Not many, but they exist. But they're there. We have a Savannah world. We also have some additional upgrades we can do to our stations. For instance, let's see what we can do here now that we have more. This is in the Breglar system. Now this has a natural wormhole here, which goes over to the Tebran Republican Realms territory. Forgot about that. Where else do we have wormholes or gateways? I don't see any anywhere else. Here we have the natural wormhole, and that's it. That might be all we've got. We've got this archaeological site, I believe, that we finished. Yeah, it's fully excavated. The Hidden Worlds one. Oh, now that the war's over, hang on. Let's try this. Reform government. That's what it was. We were at war, so cutthroat politics. There we go. And let's go to our edicts screen. Yeah, we've now got some cheaper edicts. Not by a lot, but by enough. Terraforming gases could come in handy. Exotic gases as fuel could come in handy. All of this could come in handy, really. Not just yet, because we're in a pretty good position militarily speaking. But, you know what? We could probably build an anchorage here on the Zoldugar station. Let's do that. Improve our naval capacity a little bit.
Construction complete.
Somebody was mentioning that in the comments section a few days ago. Thoroughly agree. So this is about to be the world of Emerita. I'll go ahead and rename it. And then let's also throw down the Autoton Monument just to ensure we are getting as much unity out of this situation as we can. This is an agro world. Let's build another farming district. Tell you what, let's buy lots of minerals. Colonia Scandia. Ooh, yeah, you need housing a little bit more desperately. Let's do a city district there. Colonia Phlegra. You're mainly focused on mining. It looks like you're Stability was in the 30s last time, right? Or is it still around 43? Maybe it hasn't changed that much. Alright, Olympia. Just upgrade the gene clinics. Upgrade those there. And that should deal with the unemployment. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. Well, that war went pretty well. For some reason, the Vettericius still control this territory down here, which really annoys me because I took that, and I feel like it should have gone to the Raxar or to me. But at least the Raxar got all that territory, and they cut them off from that section of stars. So it's how you look at it, I suppose. We still got a win out of it. Okay, so I hit reinforce that time, and it built something. I'm not going to worry about the Federation fleet that much anymore, though. Okay, Numerius Nymphidius has died at the age of 97. Let's hire a brand new scientist. Specifically, hang on. You were in charge of a science ship. Well, there's not really a good option. I guess we'll hire Lucia Volusius. Not that we have any more anomalies to research, but we will have her be our scientist. You're going to assist research, please. Okay, so one thing we can start considering now that that war is over is looking at Cybrix Alpha. Once we build up to 10,000 alloys, we can start rebuilding the sections of the ring world and reap the benefits of having that as a colony.
Construction complete.
All right, still with some unemployment here. Let's clear the city ruins. Yeah, Earth still has, because we expelled some pops from Earth, Earth still has some, it's actually right at capacity right now.
Construction complete.
Let's upgrade that building. Earth still has some unemployment issues.
Construction complete.
We're going to let that resolve itself, however. Okay, so the Reodor station can... I don't think I need anything else in terms of trade here, so maybe a hangar bay to help protect the trade value. Speaking of trade value, where are we most needed here? And where is Classis 1? Classis 1 is upgrading here in their territory. Looks like it's going to be somewhat expensive to do.
Construction complete.
Who's that? Oh, Emperor Titus died, so now who's in charge? Empress Lucia is now in charge. We have a female. We have an Augusta as opposed to an Augustus. So she is warlike. She increases our ship's weapons damage and our army damage. She's also a space miner, so mining station output and build cost has been reduced. So energy and anything we mine, really, but mainly energy and minerals, will spike from having her in charge. Her agenda is import-export, so our trade value and market fee are improved. Market fee is down, trade value is up.
Construction complete.
As a result of having her as a ruler. And how old is she? She's been sitting waiting for a while. She's 74. So Crown Princess Lucia
Construction complete.
is 18. She's charismatic and a fleet organizer. She might be a very long-lived empress.
Science division reports.
She also is helping to bring us. What was I going to say? What was I just looking at? Yeah, cheaper edicts. Okay, fleet command limit has improved. Ministry of Production, probably a good idea. Naval cap, also probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and do the Ministry of Production. Doing as much as I can to improve our unity. We have 2 more traditions to gain here in Prosperity before we get another Ascension perk. Next Ascension perk should
Ships
be...
refitted.
I think, should be megastructures. Should have access to it. Unless they've changed the structure of something or if I'm forgetting something. Once this fleet is All right, that fleet is actually fully repaired. Tell you what, let's go back to the trade menu here. And let's see what kind of patrolling we need to do. I'm going to send you to Sanopel. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Were we just at war with someone that we're now at peace with through a truce, and therefore... Yup. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's in Juranshu territory, but hold on. Okay, I want you to go get that one, because we can get the Juranshu one. I want you to go get that one. We can finally finish that damn project. Thank God. All right, it's going to take a while for them to arrive, and then I'm going to have to... Same thing's going to happen. I'm going to have to give them the orders again. Those were control-shift clicks, so I was telling them to keep their current orders, which is to assist research, and then go and do something else first. But it might be because assist research is already an ongoing action as opposed to something that they are going to do. When you do a control-shift click, it just replaces the order. Didn't used to be that way, but that might be the current issue. Okay, so we have some unemployment here. Let's go ahead and promote that thing, or upgrade that thing. The same confusion of words that I run into. Let's build a housing district in Civilization 6. The difference between promoting and upgrading. Promoting is when a unit has more experience and gets new abilities in Civ 6. Upgrading is when you are taking it up to the next technology level after researching it. Let's go to speed 3, shall we? Because things are moving pretty dang quickly at the moment. All right, so we're going to move them to Sanopel and then have them patrol along a rather long patrol route. But we can afford to have them out and about right now. We can afford to have them oot and a boot because we have that many spare energy credits.
Construction complete.
All right, Colonia Flagra still with unemployment, specialist unemployment specifically. All right, we don't exactly have something a specialist could do here right now. So we could give them a building, we could build an additional building that they would potentially downgrade into, but I don't know that we necessarily need to do that. Yeah, because we have slots available. So we don't have to build anything for them. They can move down into that slot. Figuring out the nuances of the system slowly but surely. Let's upgrade that and definitely go ahead. We got a lot of energy built up now. It's good to see. Tell you what, let's go ahead and clear... Whoa, hello. Let's clear all of those. And then here, I suppose the most sensible thing to build...
Construction complete.
I mean, more exotic gas refineries, really, because we need to have more of that stuff. We're not making as much of that as we are in other locations. Seems like the best idea to me. Fuming Bog and Migrating Forest Reserve. We already have... So we could do another gas extraction well. Let's do that. If we can do 2, I'll do 2. So I guess we have 2... Okay, yeah. Max gas extraction wells from 1 Fuming Bog. That explains it. All right, let's go ahead and re-up the education campaign. What was the other edict we just lost? Information quarantine. All right, that was improving the... Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. We set that up, I think, before the series went on break, shortly before. So that improved the governing ethics attraction to make sure that we maintain a little bit of unity. So... Okay, let's keep things going. Raxar hegemony vassalized the Hejim Trade Commission. Really? So these guys are now technically part of the Federation. Wow. We did well enough in that war they were able to vassalize. That's freaking cool. Good for you, Rexar. Good for you. We might do that to one of these neighbors up here once we build up a little bit more of a fleet. But we're going to bide our time for the time being. Speaking of which, we probably have some additional colony projects we can launch. For instance, let's do one at a time. I suppose
Division report success.
I suppose at the beginning of the next episode, I might well decide to do all the things at once. But we could send the Hejum. We could send the Jurenchu. Let's send the Half-Raxar. Antiochia. I don't know if that's a good name for a... Antioch is in modern-day Syria. So, for an Arctic world, that doesn't quite fit. Ooh. Eboracum, however, which is modern-day York, England, that works. So, yeah, that's going to be Eboracum. That'll be Colonium Eboracum when we actually settle it. Let's see here. Ministry of Production is done being researched. Very good. We can create penal colonies now. We can now research uplifting. Oh, things are going so well. Let's go ahead and research uplifting. And on that note, I'll stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to get that colony underway, continue to build up the economy. Love this soundtrack so very much. Like we do every episode. But yeah, I'm just saying I love it right now. But yeah, next episode, we have some side ships going to take care of that research project, or not really research project, the Alien Specimen Procurement Project. We have 2 more, and finally those will be done. We'll have nothing left in our situation log except for the L cluster. We still need 3 more insights to finish that. And we also are working on whittling down the difference between the Empire Sprawl and administrative capacity. We won't be able to eliminate it entirely, but we'll eliminate some of it, which is quite good. And also we'll get starbase capacity and naval capacity up a little bit more so we can build more fleets and then attack more people and play just a little bit wider than we're playing right now. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.